Number 6, on Math 7a, Unit 4, Chapter Test. Complete the table to represent the graph given at the left, then create a rule. Okay, so let's go ahead and write this out. Complete the table. Let's go ahead and complete it at -3. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like, if I zoom in, it looks like -3 would be here, making this value -2 right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put -2 for the y, -2, 0, because that's where that's at, and then -1 is at +2. 0 is at, nope, that's not +2. Let's try that again, because I knew I would make that mistake. It's been a while. So these x-axis is spaced out by ones, okay? But the y-axis is not spaced out by ones because this is 10. And that doesn't look like 10 spaces. That looks like 5 spaces. So they must have labeled this by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So this point right here, -1, that should be -1, -4. Which makes this value right here incorrect. So I'm going to go ahead and fix it. -1, -4. 0 is actually at 8, not 10. 1, we're not sure, but we can guess since the arrow lands right there and the pattern seems to be growing up 2 or up 4, up 4 to the right 1. So I'm going to go up 4 to the right 1, making that 12. Okay. And then if it's growing in the same pattern, it looks like it's growing by 4s. Nope. Let's try that again. That should be a +4. Miss Beyond made another mistake, but I caught it. You can't count it. Haha. All right, so -2 is incorrect as well. So let me fix that. And that should be -4, going up by 4, 0, going up by 4, 4, going up by 4, 8, going up by 4, making it 12, going up by 4 should leave me at 16, and then 20 for 3. I hope you completed that table. Even though the graph didn't show it, you should be able to use the pattern to grow the table. And it looks like at y equals, since it's growing by 4s, the coefficient, the m, should be 4. So there's 4x plus, at 0, the value was at 8. So that is the figure 0 value, 8, and that's the rule. So we got the table, the rule, and the graph figured out. So make sure that you state one thing you learned from the video. If you're not sure what mistake you made, maybe you made the same mistake as I did, and you can explain that mistake right here. I thought I misread the scale of the y being spaced out by ones. So one thing I learned from the video is to check. I would write, one thing I learned from the video is to check the scale or the spacing of each marks for the y-axis or any axis that I see. Then you would remember, hopefully, next time you see a test and you have a graph like this, you'd be able to remember, hey, I need to check the scales of each of the lines. Make sure that you are checking all of that. Make sure you are looking at your mistake and addressing your mistake in your one thing I learned from the video statement. If you have any questions on how to state that, please see me. Thanks.